The internet thought it had already seen every chapter of the Blueface Chrisean Jaidyn saga. At this point, the drama has more plot twists than a Netflix thriller and more arguments than a Thanksgiving dinner with Wi-Fi. But just when people assumed the chaos had finally cooled down, Karlissa stepped in and casually dropped a statement that hit social media like a meteor. And suddenly, everybody stopped scrolling, because according to Karlissa, Chrisean Rock wants to be Jaidyn Alexis. Yeah, not inspired by, not similar to, wants to be. That single sentence detonated across the internet faster than a celebrity breakup rumor. On a Friday night, within minutes, fans were arguing. TikTok detectives were breaking down old clips like FBI analysts, and comment sections started looking like digital boxing matches. But wait, it gets even messier. While people were still debating, Karlissa's claim baby rumors involving Blueface suddenly started trending again. And now the internet is asking questions that make this entire situation feel less like celebrity gossip and more like a never-ending reality show that refuses to end. Is Karlissa exposing something real? Is this another chapter in the wildest love triangle online? Or did one comment just ignite a drama storm nobody is ready for? 'Cause trust me, the story only gets crazier from here. The moment Karlissa's comments started circulating online, the internet reacted like someone had just leaked the finale of a reality show nobody was supposed to see yet. Phones lit up, reaction channels went into emergency broadcast mode. And fans immediately started doing what the internet does best, turning one spicy comment into a full-blown investigation. Because when Karlissa said Chrisean Rock wants to be Jaidyn Alexis, she didn't just throw shade. She launched a statement that instantly reopened one of the messiest celebrity storylines on the internet. To understand why that line hit so hard, you have to remember the history between these names. Blueface, Chrisean Rock, and Jaidyn Alexis have been involved in a saga that makes most reality shows look calm and organized. We're talking about years of viral arguments, emotional Instagram lives, dramatic breakups, sudden reconciliations, and enough online chaos to keep gossip channels busy for an entire decade. Jaidyn Alexis has long been seen by fans as the calmer presence connected to Blueface, while the internet watched the explosive and unpredictable relationship between Blueface and Chrisean Rock dominate headlines. Jaidyn quietly remained a central figure in the background. She shares children with Blueface, maintains a public presence tied to his life, and has often been portrayed as the more stable side of the story. Chrisean Rock, on the other hand, became famous for being the opposite of quiet. Her relationship with Blueface was loud, emotional, and constantly trending online. Their arguments, reconciliations, and dramatic moments became the kind of viral content that spreads across social media faster than celebrity rumors on a Friday night. So when Karlissa suggested that Chrisean wants to be Jaidyn, fans instantly understood the implication. It sounded less like a casual observation and more like a direct comparison between two women who have spent years being placed on opposite sides of the same drama-filled narrative. And, of course, the internet immediately took sides. Some fans believed Karlissa was exposing something real. They argued that Chrisean had always seemed determined to secure a permanent place in Blueface's life, something that Jaidyn already had through their long history and shared family connection. To them, Karlissa's statement sounded like someone finally saying out loud what many viewers had quietly suspected. Other fans thought the comment was completely unfair. They argued that Chrisean Rock has her own identity, her own career moves, and her own personality that doesn't resemble Jaidyn's life at all. To these supporters, Karlissa's remark felt like unnecessary shade designed to stir up old rivalries for the sake of attention. But whether people agreed or disagreed, one thing became obvious immediately. The comment reopened every unresolved debate surrounding the Blueface situation. Suddenly, people were digging through old interviews, old live streams, and past viral clips looking for evidence that could support either side of the argument. Social media detectives began connecting moments that happened months apart, as if they were solving a complicated puzzle. Then the situation took an even messier turn, while fans were still arguing about Karlissa's comparison. Rumors about Blueface and baby drama started trending again. And that's when the internet truly lost its mind, because nothing sends social media into detective mode faster than baby rumors, involving celebrities already known for complicated relationships. Comment sections filled with speculation almost instantly. Some people started asking questions about timelines. Others began analyzing past statements made by everyone involved, as if they were examining clues in a mystery novel. Suddenly, original comment wasn't just a spicy remark anymore. It became the spark that reignited a much bigger conversation. The Blueface universe has always been chaotic, but this new wave of speculation felt like a sequel nobody expected to drop this week. Fans who had tried to move on from the drama suddenly found themselves pulled right back into the story. Reaction channels on YouTube began posting breakdowns within hours. TikTok creators started producing side-by-side comparisons of Jaidyn and Chrisean moments. Twitter threads appeared explaining complicated timelines with the seriousness of investigative journalism. Some posts treated the situation like a soap opera. Others approached it like a courtroom debate. And right in the middle of all this noise sat Karlissa's original statement, echoing across every platform. Chrisean wants to be Jaidyn. The simplicity of the phrase is what made it so explosive. Wasn't a long explanation or a detailed accusation. Was a short sentence packed with enough implication to keep people arguing for days. Meanwhile, fans also began analyzing Karlissa herself, Blueface's mother. Her comments often carry a different weight than typical internet opinions. When she speaks about people connected to her son, audiences tend to assume there is deeper context behind her words. That's exactly why this particular comment caught so much attention. Some viewers believe Karlissa was simply expressing her personal opinion after watching years of drama unfold around her son. Others suspect there might be inside knowledge behind what she said, something the public doesn't fully understand yet. Either way, the internet responded the same way it always does when a controversial statement appears, by turning it into a global debate. One side argued that Karlissa was defending Jaidyn and highlighting the stability she represents in Blueface's life. The other side accused her of stirring unnecessary drama and targeting Chrisean in a way that could easily reignite tensions. And if there's one thing the internet has proven repeatedly, it's that unresolved celebrity drama never truly disappears. It just waits quietly until someone says the one sentence that brings everything back to life. Karlissa's comment did exactly that within hours. The Blueface storyline was trending again across multiple platforms. Fans who thought the drama had finally calmed down were suddenly watching a brand new episode unfold in real time. But the most interesting part wasn't the argument itself. It was the timing, because the moment the debate about Jaidyn and Chrisean started spreading, the conversation around Blueface's personal life began heating up again in ways nobody expected. And what started as one comment about identity and rivalry, quickly transforming into something much bigger, something that could reopen every unresolved chapter in the Blueface saga. And if the internet's reaction to Karlissa's words was this explosive, what happened next was about to push the drama to an entirely new level. The moment Karlissa's comment finished spreading across the internet, the situation did what every viral celebrity controversy eventually does. It mutated. What started as one spicy sentence suddenly turned into 100 different theories, timelines, and arguments bouncing around social media like ping-pong balls in a hurricane. And the internet didn't just react, it escalated. Because once fans heard Karlissa say Chrisean wants to be Jaidyn, the meme factories immediately clocked in for overtime. Within hours, TikTok and Twitter looked less like social media and more like a comedy writer's room. One viral meme showed Jaidyn sitting, calmly on a throne labeled original, while Chrisean was edited climbing a ladder toward it like someone chasing a championship belt. Another post compared the situation to a reality show finale, where two contestants are fighting for the same prize while the judges sit back eating popcorn. And of course, the comment sections were pure chaos. One side of the internet started defending Chrisean with the energy of a fan club protecting their favorite artist. They argued that she has her own brand, her own personality, and a completely different presence from Jaidyn. According to them, the comparison made no sense and felt like a cheap way to stir up unnecessary drama. The other side of the internet had a completely different interpretation. These fans believed Karlissa's statement was basically a coded message. They claimed that after years of watching the Blueface saga unfold online, certain patterns were becoming obvious. In their eyes, Karlissa was simply saying what many viewers had quietly suspected for a long time. And when the internet senses a mystery, it transforms into a full investigative unit. Suddenly, people started resurfacing old live stream clips, old interviews, and even random Instagram stories from months ago. Fans were pausing videos, zooming in on expressions, and analyzing conversations like detectives reviewing security footage. Some people even started creating long Twitter threads explaining why Karlissa's comment might reveal deeper tensions behind the scenes. Then the drama leveled up again, because just when the internet was already arguing about the Jaidyn comparison, the baby rumors involving Blueface started making another round through social media. And if there's one thing guaranteed to turn celebrity gossip into a full-scale internet event, speculation about babies' relationships. And timelines. Comment sections exploded instantly. Fans started asking questions that looked like they belonged in a courtroom cross-examination. People debated timelines, past statements, and even facial expressions from old live streams. Suddenly, the story wasn't just about rivalry anymore. It was about whether the entire situation around Blueface's relationships had become even more complicated than people thought. And the memes somehow got even wilder. One viral post joked that the Blueface universe now has more plot twists than the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Another compared the situation to a reality show where every episode ends with a cliffhanger and nobody ever knows who's actually in a relationship by the next morning. The sarcasm online was brutal, but the engagement numbers were enormous. Reaction channels on YouTube jumped into the conversation almost immediately. Creators started posting breakdown videos discussing Karlissa's comment, the Jaidyn comparison, and the sudden reappearance of baby rumors. Each video added new speculation, new interpretations, and new questions that kept the story circulating. Even people who normally avoid celebrity gossip were suddenly aware of the situation because drama spreads faster than good news on the internet. Some influencers began weighing in with their own takes. A few defended Jaidyn, arguing that she has maintained a certain level of calm despite years of public chaos surrounding Blueface's relationships. Others defended Chrisean, saying she has always been unapologetically herself and shouldn't be compared to anyone else. The debate started sounding less like celebrity gossip and more like sports fans arguing over rival teams. But the real reason this entire situation exploded the way it did is because of something much deeper. The Blueface saga has never been a simple relationship story. It has always been a mix of love, rivalry, loyalty, and public drama unfolding in front of millions of people online. And that kind of story builds emotional investment from viewers. People pick sides. They defend their favorite person. They analyze every moment like it's part of an ongoing series. So when Karlissa dropped that one comment comparing Chrisean to Jaidyn, it wasn't just gossip. It felt like someone had suddenly revealed a secret chapter from a story fans have been following for years. That's why the reaction was so intense. But behind the jokes, the memes, and the viral debates, another question started creeping in too. The conversation, why would Karlissa say that now? Timing in celebrity drama is rarely accidental. Fans started wondering if her comment was simply a random observation or if it was connected to something happening behind the scenes. Some people speculated that tensions between certain people in the Blueface circle might be rising again. Others thought Karlissa might just be tired of watching the same drama repeat itself over and over. Whatever the reason, the effect was undeniable. The Blueface universe was trending again, and the longer the conversation continued online, the more it started affecting how people viewed everyone involved. Jaidyn began receiving praise from supporters who saw her as the steady presence in the situation. Chrisean gained even louder defenders who insisted she was being unfairly targeted. Meanwhile, Blueface himself remained at the center of the entire storm, and that's what makes this story so fascinating, no matter how many arguments break out. Online, the central narrative always circles back to the same complicated web of relationships that has kept fans watching for years. Because in the world of internet celebrity drama, attention is everything. And right now, attention around this situation is louder than ever. What started as one sharp comment from Karlissa has turned into a full social media spectacle involving memes, rumors, heated debates, and endless speculation about what might actually be happening behind the scenes. But if fans thought that chaos online was intense already, the real impact of this situation was only starting to show. Because when celebrity drama goes viral like this, it rarely stays contained to comment sections and reaction videos. Eventually, it begins affecting reputations, relationships, and how the public sees everyone involved. And that's exactly where this story is heading next. The longer the internet kept spinning Karlissa's comment around like a viral tornado, the more something interesting started happening. The drama wasn't just living inside memes and comment sections anymore. It started shaping how people looked at everyone involved in the Blueface universe. Because once a narrative catches fire online, it spreads fast and sticks even faster. For Jaidyn Alexis, the situation unexpectedly shifted public perception in her favor. Supporters began praising her for staying relatively calm through years of chaos. Posts started popping up describing her as the quiet backbone of the entire story. The person who remained steady while the internet circus kept spinning. Around Blueface's personal life, some fans even argued that Karlissa's comments sounded less like an insult and more like a strange form of compliment. In their eyes, saying someone wants to be like Jaidyn implied that Jaidyn had already secured something others were still chasing, and that interpretation spread quickly. Meanwhile, Chrisean Rock supporters jumped into full defense mode, pushed back hard against the idea that she was trying to imitate anyone. According to them, Chrisean has always been unapologetically herself. Loud, emotional, unpredictable, completely unwilling to fit into anyone else's image. To these fans, the comparison felt like a deliberate attempt to reduce Chrisean's individuality. The internet basically split into two teams again. Team Jaidyn supporters praised her calm presence and long connection with Blueface. Team Chrisean supporters argued that comparing the two women ignored the fact that they represent completely different personalities and lifestyles. And right in the middle of that digital tug-of-war sat Blueface himself, the common thread connecting every headline, because no matter how intense the debate becomes, the reality is that both Jaidyn and Chrisean have been linked to the same complicated story involving him. Their lives, careers, and public images have all been affected by the constant attention surrounding his relationships. That's what makes the situation feel bigger than a single comment. It's not just about what Karlissa said, it's about how the public has been watching this entire saga unfold for years. Every argument, every reconciliation, every viral clip added another layer to the narrative. By now, the story has become so complex that fans treat it like an ongoing television series. And Karlissa's remark just triggered the newest episode. But here's where things get even more interesting. When celebrity drama reaches this level of viral attention, it doesn't just influence fans. It also starts shaping how brands, media outlets, and other influencers interact with the people involved. Public perception becomes a powerful force. If someone gains sympathy online, their reputation can improve almost overnight. If someone becomes the target of criticism, the pressure can multiply just as quickly. And right now, both Jaidyn and Chrisean are experiencing different sides of that phenomenon. Jaidyn is receiving waves of support from viewers who see her as the stable figure in a chaotic storyline. Some fans even say she appears to have won the long game simply by staying consistent while the drama around her kept evolving. Chrisean, on the other hand, is dealing with a mixture of defense and criticism. Some viewers admire her for embracing her chaotic personality and refusing to change for public approval. Others question whether the constant drama surrounding her relationship with Blueface has overshadowed her own individual identity, and the baby rumors that resurfaced during all this only added more fuel to the fire, because speculation about children instantly raises the emotional stakes of any celebrity story. It stops feeling like entertainment and starts touching on real-life consequences. That's why the internet reacted so intensely when those rumors started circulating again alongside Karlissa's comment. Fans began worrying about how the constant public debate might affect the people involved, especially the children connected to the situation. But the internet rarely slows down once it gets momentum. The debates kept rolling. Reaction videos kept appearing. Memes kept multiplying like rabbits in a carrot factory, and every new opinion added another layer to the already complicated storyline. What makes this entire situation so fascinating is that it reflects something much bigger than one family's drama. It shows how modern celebrity culture works. Its personal lives, relationships, and conflicts are no longer private experiences. They become public narratives that millions of people analyze, judge, and argue about in real time. In many ways, the Blueface saga has become a symbol of that reality. A story that began as a relationship between two people turned into a sprawling internet phenomenon involving multiple personalities, viral clips, and endless commentary from fans. And Karlissa's one sentence about Chrisean wanting to be Jaidyn reminded everyone just how quickly that phenomenon can reignite. Because even when things appear quiet on the surface, unresolved stories have a way of returning to the spotlight. Now, the big question hanging over the entire situation is simple. What happens next? Will the internet move on to the next viral scandal tomorrow, leaving this debate behind like yesterday's trending topic? Or will another comment, another live stream, or another unexpected rumor send the entire Blueface universe back into chaos? Again, if history tells us anything, it's that this story rarely stays quiet for long. Because when personalities this big collide, drama tends to follow them like shadows. And judging by how explosive the reaction to Karlissa's comment has already been, safe to say the internet is nowhere near finished discussing it. The latest chapter might have started with one sentence, but the saga itself is far from over. In fact, if the past few years have proven anything, it's that whenever the Blueface storyline seems like it's calming down, something new appears out of nowhere to turn the volume right back up. And the next twist could be closer than anyone expects. Do you think Karlissa was exposing something real? Or was that comment just another moment of spicy internet drama that got blown way out of proportion? Drop your thoughts in the comments, because this conversation is not slowing down anytime soon. And trust me, the comment section on this one might be more intense than the story itself. Also, you've made it this far? Go ahead and smash that like button like it owes you money. Hit it with the same energy the internet had when this story started trending. Make sure you subscribe and turn on notifications, because around here we break down the biggest celebrity drama, the wildest internet scandals, and the stories everyone else is too scared to talk about. Because one thing is guaranteed, in the world of viral celebrity chaos, the next scandal is always loading. And when it drops, you already know where the secret scoop will be waiting.